Hi, this is Ron Watts. I have in my hands a box of 8 dimmable LED light bulbs. Now, these are spotlights, and they're the soft white type, the 2700K. They're from Tenergy. Um, they're dimmable down to 10%, it says on the box. Now, when we get into the box here, you'll see they're well packaged. I will say that about them. So you can see, my gosh, look at that. See, they're nicely packaged in there. And they look just like regular spotlights, but in this case, they're LEDs. Now, one thing I want to do is test them and see how much power they draw to see how close they are to manufacturer's spec. So let me do that. Let's see how that works. Okay, now here you can see I have the bulb in a lamp, and I've got it attached to a kilowatt meter so we can see exactly how much power it's drawing. So now let's just turn on the bulb here. Okay, and you see that it's a nice yellow light. By the way, that's plastic. So instead of a spotlight, which can break, when you drop it, that's plastic. So that thing is very sturdy and reliable. And let's just see over here. And looks like we're drawing 8.2 to 8.3 watts on this particular one. Okay, well, let's just try one or two more of these. Like that. Ah, 8.7, 8.8. Looks like this one is between 8.7 and 8.8. Okay, now I tried all of these bulbs just to see what the average was because I wanted to be sure I wasn't missing something. The lowest was the first bulb I tried, which was 8.3 watts more or less. And it went as high as 9 watts. There was one of them that was 9 watts. And they varied in between there, most of them averaging somewhere, I would say it averaged closer to 8.6 watts, something like that. So it's a little over 8 watts. But still, they're dimmable bulbs, and you're going to be using even less energy than that. These are 60 watt equivalents, remember, and you're going to be using even less energy if you dim the bulbs. So let's go upstairs and try it on a dimmer. I've got a bunch of ceiling fixtures that I can put these in, and then we can use a dimmer that's attached and see how well that works. Okay, so what we've got here is there are 4 different spotlights in the ceiling here, and I have replaced the spotlights that were in there with these new 60 watt equivalent spotlights that are dimmable. Now, the spotlights that we had before were these little guys that were supposed to be dimmable, but they simply were not, because as you started to adjust the dimming on them, they would flicker and they would continue to flicker. You couldn't stop them. They were maddening. So we ended up just leaving them on full power all the time. However, these new lights, I'll just show you here. Now these guys, they have this nice warm glow, which is really pleasant for nighttime, getting you ready for bed. But at the same time, you get a little flicker when you adjust the light, but you set it to a particular level and it stops. So if we want to, we can go all the way down to there. As you can see, it's at the lowest level and they're dimmed and there is no flicker whatsoever. Now let's bring that up a little bit. There you go. Got another level. It doesn't matter where we put these things. They, any particular position, once you stop it, no flicker, and they're perfect. And then we can just turn them off, turn them on, they come right back to exactly the same level, and they're just stable. This is beautiful. I like this very much, very much. Well, there you have it. I mean, these are nice bulbs. I am very pleased with these. The very fact that I can take these guys and then I can properly dim the bulbs to get the kind of light that I want in the hallway. I mean, I love the 2700K in this one. They may have another frequency available, but the soft white is very nice, especially in the hallway at night. You can adjust it to whatever level you want. The energy is very close to what they claim. They claim 8 watts per bulb, but actually it's a little over 8 watts. It's less. It averages somewhere between 8 and 9 watts on the whole on all these bulbs, and they work really well. I love the plastic housing because you don't break those. You drop one, big deal. You bounce around on the floor, pick it back up, put it back in the ceiling. I mean, that's awesome. That is really nice. I have to give these a big thumbs up.